Well, hello everybody. Welcome to episode 7. So in this episode, we're probably going to finish up all the wiring, and we're probably going to start doing a couple of the tests, and then the next episode will be the finale, where I'm going to show you what case I put it into and how that works. So let me just wrap up here with some of the stuff here that's been done. I did add this 25 microfarad cap and this 1.5K resistor off of pin 8 of the 12AX7. Same deal on pin 3, so that's been completed. Next step for me is going to be, I've also, by the way, before I go further, I've also connected the ground coming off of one of the pins of the volume pot right there to ground. That's been completed. And there's also another resistor right here, 6.8K, that was connected to ground, so that's all done. All that's left to do, real simple. Connect my input jack to pin 2 of the 12AX7. And on this side, connect our output transformer. That's really all that's left to do. Okay, so like I said, I want to show you something here. So you'll see this resistor right here. It's a 360 ohm resistor right here. All right, goes to the cathode of the 6AQ5 right there. And you'll see it doesn't really look really good. It's a problem, and I'll tell you why it's a problem. I had the original one in here and the lead broke, so I kind of put this in here, but I don't really like the way it works. So I'm going to take that and replace it with this one. This is the one I had in there originally. Now I want to show you the lead was really short on this. So all I did was took a piece of hookup wire, like so, and made a pigtail. Connected it. Now we're going to bend this resistor so it fits in there perfectly. So that's the game plan here, and we're just going to get rid of this one out of here. And you'll see when I take this out, it's going to have the same problem. It's going to have a short end in it. That's okay. It's so short I can't cut it. So I think what we'll do is, instead of damaging the other wires, there it is. Okay, so we've got that out of there. So essentially, that resistor is going to go between here and here. That's where it belongs. Okay? So we're going to bend this and get it in the right place so it looks neat. So let me go do that and I'll come back. Okay, so we have our legs bent appropriately, and we're going to get that thing connected in there. So let me go do that off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, I feel much better now. We're in much better shape here. This thing is much neater. It's up. It's got plenty of air. It's going to generate a little bit of heat, so we're good there. Okay, next step is going to be to mount our output transformer, which is going to be somewhere here on the back side. We're going to connect then to our pins, which, if I remember correctly, are pin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5. So let's go do that. Be back. Okay, a little change of game plan here. I've determined that I can mount this on the top here, right on the edge, because I've got this this faceplate here that sticks out probably a good inch from the edge. So I can clearly, easily mount this right here. And what I've done is I've actually drilled the holes out here, and I've drilled a little hole here with a grommet to run the wires down through the top. And that's going to be for my connections to my tubes. And then what I'll do is another hole somewhere to run the connections to the output jack. So that's how that's going to work. So let's get that down there. Okay, and we'll dress those wires in a bit. There you go. Sorry about that, my battery died and I didn't even realize it. So I've got the transformer mounted to the case, and I've got these wires run down through the grommet right now. I'll dress those up with a tie wrap. And if you look on the bottom side here, you'll see that my wires come right out through here, which is perfect. This red one goes right to this center tap, so that's a nice, easy home run. And these wires, I'll determine if I need to make them a little bit longer to dress them correctly, but they're going to go right here to these tubes. So I'm going to go do that, and I'll come back and show you what that looks like. Be back. Okay, So our transformer, output transformer center tap is connected right here on this red wire. And we've got our brown wire from the transformer going right here to pin 5. And then we have the blue wire coming around here to pin 5. And again, I'm running it away from the power sources, right? So that's all connected. Now we just need to worry about connecting the right here. This is where the output goes. So let's do that. Be back. Okay, because I like to live life on the dangerous edge here, I've connected everything except for the speaker output. I just have it data wired on the 8 ohm setting. And right down here I have an 8 ohm speaker. And I've got a bass going through here. And you can hear. It's just a crappy little bass at the moment. I don't have the tone controls really doing anything at the moment. I do have a little bit of noise that I'm going to have to go through and dress those wires up. But you can hear Terry's designs working really good. Okay, so we're going to throw this thing up on the dummy load in the scope, and we're going to start to troubleshoot it and dial it in. Let me just show you the bottom side, and then we'll wrap up this episode. And in the next episode, which will be the final, we're gonna throw it up on the oscilloscope and the dummy load box, and we're gonna show you what it looks like in the case. All right, so let me flip this thing over, and we'll take a look on the bottom, and then we'll wrap it. Okay, here we are. You'll notice right away I have some gator wires here. I just have a resistor across the filter cap to make sure it's discharged. It is. So we're going to get rid of that. So basically, you see what we've got here. Okay, we've got our amp. We've got exactly what we had in Terry's design. And I have to give another shout out to Terry at DLab. This is his design, and everything's looking good. Here's my input. The last parts that I had to connect for the input jack, all done. And now I'm going to go through and do some lead dress and clean up all these wires and stop where they're crossing. That's why you heard that squeal. I've got some feedback from the preamp tube. So we're going to clean all this up, get everything where it needs to be, and we'll do that before we throw it up on the scope. But as of right now, this amp is actually verified as working. Just needs a little bit of TLC at this point. Okay? So go check out DLab on YouTube. He's got a great channel, and he's not just about amplifiers, by the way. He's a huge ham guy, and I know most of you are into ham. He's got, if you haven't seen Terry's DLab channel yet, you got to check it out. He's got some really cool ham stuff there. Okay, anyway, I'll see you in the next episode. You take care, folks.